Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? I can tell you down bad, girl. I can tell you down bad. And I ain't got much to give you except what I got in my hand. Ain't no one best ever hurt you. Ain't no one best make you cry. If anybody fuck with you, then anybody can die. He might not know what he got, but he gon' know when it's gone. He just trying to cuff you like the 5-0. I just wanna see you live your life though. I just wanna see you sing and dance. Don't wanna see you held down by your man. Tons of men could do you right. Leave that little bitch tonight, baby. Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this when you're home all alone? Why he out fucking around with them hoes? I couldn't help but notice you ain't got no man here. You need someone to stand by. I need someone to stand here when I got no hope. You bring me more joy. So how's a girl like you feel about a poor boy raised out the gutter? Was it your story? Every time you wanna cry, do you hold it on the side? Wanna scrub like me? You want a chore boy? What the fuck you wanna try? Yelling murder till I die. Tell you bitch, he about to be a sore boy. You know motherfucking why I can't lie. Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this? Why you home all alone? Why he out fucking round with them hoes? Cause your boyfriend's a bitch, he ain't shit. He can suck on my dick, I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this? Why you home all alone? Why he out fucking round with them hoes?
Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? The demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Poco no mirai wa, dare ni mo wakare.
Good morning, salutations, greeting, namaste. Thank God it's Friday. Praise the Lord. Pass the biscuits and don't spare the gravy. You know, I really need some people to step up and start really screwing up more that are not degens. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm just going to be honest with you. I really need that. And I'm going to tell you why I need that. Because, simply put, there's just too much degen shit going on these days. Too much degen stuff. We got people out here with the feet issues. We got people out here with the horse issues. We got people out here. What I wouldn't give for just an good old fashioned, someone, saying something that's out of pocket, maybe going after another person's sponsor, just the good old day stuff, right? Stuff that was just clear cut. This is right. This is wrong. But these days, no. These days, everything is about some sort of fetish. Fetish this, fetish that. Anyway, I'm going to make Meta PC hate you. Hate me? I didn't, but I like Meta PC. Zach Shutt, the CEO, came and talked to me. I think he liked me. I think we had a good time. Why you want to? Yay for drama. Well, okay, Harles, knock yourself out, buddy. Knock yourselves out. That's all I can tell you, man. Knock yourselves out, right? Remember, guys, coffee spelled backwards is a fuck. And just know that I don't give a fuck until I've had my coffee. Just remember that. Just remember that. We have a little update. I love updates because update means something has happened. Something has transpired to keep us on that line, right? To keep us whatever, right? The last time I did a show, we were looking at this infatuation that one Matt Pitt had with a couple of different women out there. And we were kind of at a toss-up. Which way would he go? Which way would he, which way would Matt lean? Well, we know, and yeah, of course, the obvious joke is of course, he would lean whichever direction. And I think it's his right leg that he had amputated. So yeah, sure, he would lean to the right. But I need to save. No, I don't need to save Matt Pitt. I'm going to tell you why I don't need to save Matt Pitt. Because he is going to generate content for us to talk about. Case in point. He recently went on a date. Yes, he did. He and Lav met up. They had a nice little conversation, and he was kind enough to record all of it, right? Recorded their little date. That's what he called it. It was their date. And he threw out some real corny little lines, to try to woo his woman, right? Lav. And she promised to me too him, hashtag me too, So I think all things considered, I think it's going well. I really do. I think she still thinks Matt's maybe running a little bit of a op on her, right? We've seen that video, that little clip where she was on a panel. What do you mean that was piss? No. No, that was Pizzo. That wasn't Lav. We didn't have Lav on last night. But to your point, A-persons, because, and I don't understand this, right? I don't understand all this, but women like to do things, right, with their hair. They do hairstyles. They do changing that. You know what I forgot to do, guys? You know what I forgot to do? We haven't done it this month. I have been negligent. So before we go any further, let me come in here. Let me go. No, I don't want there. I want here. And we'll go here. And we'll stop that there. And we'll go here. Here. And guess what we're fixing to do? Boom, that's right. We're going to give away the 10 memberships this month because I hadn't done it yet. Look at there. Who are? Harles Barkley, Iron Duck, Reese, Median, and A-persons. They were the first 5. There you go. Look at there. You guys need to throw some 07s in the chat for YouTube. It's a perk. It is a perk that they're doing these days, right?
I like beer.
And I believe I believe if I do this again,
I like beer.
and I can give 5 more. Yes, I can. Let's see who's going to get these. Let's see who else here. Tuja, Squatchin, Rachel Pepperoni, Songbird, Les Mason, and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So the next 5, there you guys go. Awesome. Yeah.
I like beer.
Yeah. Get that off there.
I like beer.
There you go. Now, I am planning on doing a members only stream
I like beer.
tomorrow morning, right?
I like beer.
And yes, you have been reborn in the blessing
I
of the
like
bean.
beer.
Yes. Yes. Now remember, guys, if you were not blessed by the mighty Google Bean this morning, right? If Google didn't bless you with the mighty Bean memberships, remember, you can join for the low, low, low price of $1.99. That's all it takes, just $1.99. And you too can be a coffee bean, right? Just $1.99. But anyway, I do plan on doing a stream tomorrow morning. We'll do our members only stream tomorrow morning. I'm trying to ramp back up and do. I don't know if I'm gonna get back to the daily morning streams like I was doing. I'm going to try. We'll see how my health holds out. I'm still kind of fighting that cold stuff, but I'm going to do my best, and we're going to see if we can. We'll see if we'll get there anyway. But irrespective, I hope the best for Lav and Matt. I hope things, and if that doesn't work out, if the unthinkable happens and an unfortunate happens, I hope every bit of it is recorded and put out so that we too can laugh and have merriment, because I think that's important. Matt does not need to rob us of content. He does not need to block us on this. He needs to be giving. He needs to be benevolent. He doesn't need to be selfish with this, right? What's that, median? Can't wait until Lav claims Matt had 2 legs. Well, you know, I was talking with Matt Pitt. You see my shirt, by the way? You can get this right now. It's in the store. You just click on the store, little button up there. Right there is a store. You go right there and get you too can get your Peepaw Udder Butter shirt today, because there's a lot of cows. It seems like law cows are just multiplying right now. And so we're going to need a lot of udder butter, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of milking going on. A lot. I was talking to Matt Pitt, and I was telling him, I was like, Matt, look, dude, there are people out there that say you're faking the whole amputee thing, right? He's like, what? I said, not me. I believe you actually lost your leg. I honestly, truly, I believe you lost your leg. And he's like, are you serious? I said, yeah, man, there's a growing consensus out there that thinks that you're faking this whole amputee status just for, to milk it for, sympathy and clout. The next thing I know, guys, he sent me some pictures, and I can attest that Matt is actually a amputee. He does have a missing leg. No, I do not have these pictures anymore, because he immediately deleted them out of our DMs quickly, which is fine. I didn't want them to begin with. I thought it was kind of weird, but he just wanted to clear his name with me, I guess, which is fine. Like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't know if I have necessarily any standing or merit out there in the community, but anyway. So let's get into the main story. Let's talk about Illuminati. Now, Blair, aka Illuminati, I first became aware of her presence on the internets back years ago when she was part of the SFTP team. And she was, part of that channel that Tommy had started up, where he was doing that little bit about, the news thing or whatever, where she was S.J. Warren, right? And she was playing a character that maybe was not necessarily a character, but was more in line on who she really was, right? We know that whole story. I'm not going to revisit that. But that's where I got to know Illuminati, or first was exposed to Illuminati. She is a YouTube channel that is currently sitting at 1.25 million subs. Or just real quick here. Looking at her, let's see here. If we go out here and we look at her, so back in, if you see right here, was like the kind of the peak. She was at 1.7 million subscribers, and this was in April of 2023. So from April to 2023, when we're not even at a full year yet, you can see this is kind of where all the drama started for her, and she's now down to 1.25 million, and that is effective of today. So she really has done a number on her channel because of the nonsense that she's done. She went after one of her I don't know, friends, co-workers, collaborators, a person by the name of Oz, has a channel called Oz Media. He did a live stream back on December 1st of December, because Illuminati has him in a lawsuit, and she was trying to foreclose on his house. He needed $10,000 to save his house. And well, I'm the cat. I guess you're welcome to that opinion. I think you're probably in the minority, but you are entitled to it. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. But anyway, the community showed up and showed out, as they say, and he was able to raise right at $33,000 and was able to save his house, which was kind of funny, I guess, in a way, because now with everything that Illuminati is facing, she is facing she's got some litigation. She allegedly has some tax problems. I'm not for sure about all the I's dotted and T's crossed on that story. I was looking and doing some reading. There's, like I say, there's some speculation that, like I say, she was has got some lawsuits. I think it was north of $25,000 in tax, tax, being due to the government and so forth. She also has filed a lawsuit, like I say, against, separate to that, she has filed a lawsuit against Oz Media and a couple of other people, and a YouTuber that I watch semi-regular by the name of Madcatster, put out a video. He's a lawyer. He put out a video where there was an update to the lawsuit. And so we're going to kind of watch and go over that this morning and kind of discuss it a little bit. And so without any further ado, let's get into that.
So let's talk about what's happened in the Illuminati lawsuit since the complaint was filed, or actually the amended complaint, by Blair against Oz Media and Wonderstruck and Felix the Kit Kat. So Oz filed a motion to dismiss, seeking to dismiss the complaint, saying that, basically it's baseless. We're going to review the motion to dismiss right now. And just so you know, we're not going to cover like all of the legal argument part of it. We're just going to really go over like the facts that they state of why this should be thrown out. And then we'll look at Blair's response. And a little bit after that, we've got the judge's interesting decision. So let's get going. So here's a motion to dismiss, and this is filed by Oz's attorneys, and it says, plaintiff's complaint fails to articulate the alleged defamatory statements made, precluding any finding that such statements are plausibly, provably false or defamatory. The amended complaint further fails to identify any confidential or proprietary information that was misused by defendant and is therefore similarly defective. Plaintiff's entire amended complaint should be dismissed for failure to state a claim upon which relief may be granted. And that's a standard motion where you say there's no claim here that she can succeed on, she can get relief for, so therefore the whole complaint should just be thrown out. And here is why they say that her complaint is so deficient. It says plaintiff's amended complaint. Plaintiff's amended complaint alleges a hodgepodge of jumbled facts relating to a personal and business relationship with defendant Oz. Many of the alleged facts in the amended complaint appear to be irrelevant to the defamation and breach of contract claims, and we talked about that when we read through the complaint. It just seems bizarre to me how she's dragging personal stuff into like this business, quasi-business lawsuit. The claims that are asserted are sparse and are not pled with sufficient factual information to constitute plausible claims for defamation per se or defamation per quad. Those are legal terms. We're not even going to get into that, but basically they're saying that she doesn't have any claim for defamation based on what she's alleging against defendant Oz by either plaintiff being Blair on the one hand and her company Pyramid. They're the two plaintiffs in this case. Defendant's counsel previously met and conferred with counsel for plaintiffs regarding these defects, and that's a standard thing. Like when you file a motion, usually you will have a conference with the other side to see if maybe you can work out the differences to avoid the motion having to go forward or getting, the other party to assent to the motion so it doesn't have to be argued. Sometimes it's successful, sometimes it's not. Obviously, in this case, I would have been shocked if they had come to some kind of agreement. And it says, encouraging plaintiffs to amend the complaint to make these matters plain and identify the statements plaintiffs claim are defamatory and the confidential or proprietary information plaintiffs contend defendant misused. Rather than supply facts, plaintiff's amended complaint continues to merely assert threadbare legal conclusions and attempts but fails to plead per se and per quad defamation in the alternative. And then they now are going to sort of go over why her complaint is just so lacking. With regard to...
So essentially, in a nutshell, what's going on here is that Blair has made all these allegations towards Oz, Felix, and I'm sorry, I can't remember the other guy. And Oz's attorney has come in here and he's saying, look, she's made all these statements, these allegations, but she's essentially has not produced any evidence showing this, right? These are her feelings. Well, the problem that a lot of people I don't think really understand or realize is when you